Hey everyone, your friendly neighborhood cat is back with another Sims 4 house building video. Today we're kind of doing something a little bit different and we're actually going to be working on a daycare, which I was so excited to do and I really wanted to get up last week, but honestly, just committing to more than 2 videos a week is just too much for my schedule right now. But yeah, maybe in the future I'll commit to that. So yeah, I decided that it would go up this week instead of last week. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this one. Actually, as I was on YouTube, I noticed that another YouTuber had done the same thing. Now, of course, I did not copy them whatsoever. I honestly did this the same day that I did my Toddlers build, but I just didn't have time to record a 20-minute voiceover. I've been super busy, but theirs looked so cute, and if you wanted to check it out, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It's called Hatsy. And I think it's just Hatsy, but I'll put her link down in the description below if you wanted to see what she did for her daycare. I was actually really amazed because I was like, man, we thought of the same thing. I didn't think anybody was going to think of this, to be honest. Like, I always love when that actually happens, like when it's like a genuine, oh my god, we both thought of the same thing. I know I've talked about this on my channel before, how sometimes bigger YouTubers can steal from smaller YouTubers, but obviously that didn't happen this time because she uploaded way before me. And I would never, like, Hatsy is a really, really, really kind person, and I don't think that she would ever do something like that. But yeah, her build is amazing. It turned out so cute. I think she did it, like, it reminded me, like, it's a little bit more pink, and, well, it is a lot more pink. And I think it's a little bit smaller than this one, but it's so, so cute. So please go check it out, because I saw that up on YouTube yesterday, and I thought, oh my gosh, like, that's such a good idea. Like, I almost wish that I had gone that way with my daycare build. And I'm sure if I would have saw it sooner, like if she had uploaded it last week, I probably would have done something more pink. But I just, like, I didn't really know where to go with this. And honestly, the thing that inspired me to do the daycare build were those little, like, teddy bear and stuffed chairs, and like the only reason why I was inspired by those is I just pictured them all lined up against a wall and how cute it would be to have like a bunch of toddlers sitting in them. I just, like, that's honestly what inspired me to do this build, and I just got so excited that I had to, like, I was gonna upload it that same day because I was like, oh, like, it sucks because I feel like sometimes when you build things and it comes out after other YouTubers, you do get accused of, like, kind of stealing the idea, which is horrible, and honestly, it's not something I would ever do. I'm just not that type of person. I will always give credit where credit is due, but, like, it's sometimes, so I feel like I was trying to rush it to get it uploaded last week just so that that didn't happen to me, but I'm sure my subscribers will believe me when I say, like, yeah, this was just like a completely random build that I had thought of, completely inspired by those teddy bear chairs. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it would be, like, really fun. And I honestly didn't think like anybody would think the same as me and think, like, to go a daycare route. Like, I don't know. My dad was actually, like, my dad's a journeyman carpenter, and he built a daycare in, like, where I used to live in Kelowna, and it's such a cute daycare. Like, oh my gosh, the bright colors on the walls, it's just so, so cute, and I was kind of thinking about that during this, and so that's why, yeah, I don't know, there's like a suite upstairs, well, not like a suite, but there's like a whole nother area of the house upstairs where your sim can, like, eat, sleep, so there's a whole nother kitchen too, which is really awesome. So the daycare is pretty separate to the kitchen and everything, which is how my daycare was when I was a kid. I can actually, like, remember my daycare so well, but yeah, so I don't know, I just thought it would be really fun. There's also, like, a little nap room, like, kind of like a little nap area, so you'll see me work on that in a bit here. But I'm gonna be honest, like, I only like, I didn't really have a ton of time yesterday, and I just noticed Hatsy's build yesterday, so I didn't actually get to see the interior, and I wish I had watched that whole build before I did my voiceover, just so, like, yeah, I don't know, I wish I watched the whole video, because I only saw her building the outside, and it just looks so cute. But yeah, I probably won't do a daycare like that just because I feel like, I don't know, not that I'd feel bad for copying her idea, because I don't know, I think that's just, like, kind of weird when people do that. Like, not weird, but you guys probably know what I mean. Like, it's just kind of like, Oh, like, not original, I guess, is the best word to describe it. So I probably won't do one like hers, but I almost, like, wish, like, the outside looked more, like, cutesy. The inside isn't very cutesy either. I didn't go with, like, pinks or anything. I tried to keep it really basic. I just, like, yawned midway through talking. Yeah, but man, I've just been like crazy busy, especially with like having a job now and then balancing YouTube. And then, of course, I'm uploading 3 videos every week. Well, 2 videos on this channel and 1 video on my other channel. So it's just like, I feel like so much more busy. Like the entire summer I was off, and now all winter I'm just working so much. But I like it. I like being really busy. I'm not the type of person to just kind of like, I don't know, sit around and just do nothing. Like, I'd be so bored if I did that all the time. I love this little, like, sweater area and everything that I put up with all the backpacks and everything. I just thought that looked really cute. But yeah, I just, like, I like being really busy, and then, of course, I've literally had a cough for, like, 5 months now, and it's just not going away, so just, like, checking in with my doctor to make sure that that is all fine. So he keeps wanting me to go back for like more chest x-rays, etc. Just to make sure that it doesn't turn into anything. And we're gonna do some like allergy tests to see if it's allergies, because it could very well be. I've never really had like cats before, but right now we have 2 cats. Just because they're my boyfriend's moms who we live with. So yeah, she has 2 cats, so I'm not really sure if like I'm allergic to them or something, but I really hope not, because I love them so much. And yeah, it would suck to have to like move away, because I do really like that house, and it's just kind of like a fun place to live as well. But yeah, so hopefully all is good. I don't think anything will be like crazy. I think my body's just still trying to heal, and like, I don't know, I lost so much weight when I got sick that I feel like it was just so hard on my body, because I don't know about you guys, but when I get sick, I don't want to do anything. I literally just want to lay in bed and just like feel so sorry for myself, and I don't eat because I don't want to cook food, and then when I cook food, it just doesn't look appetizing, so I just get like really like down on myself. Like, I just feel so sorry for myself when I get sick, which I'm sure is like fine in some cases. But yeah, so I lost so much weight, and I feel like it just took so much of a toll on my body. But I'm excited for summer to come back around, so I can do hiking again, even though like I was reading this article and it said you should really get out and do the things that you do in the summer, in the winter. But it's just so hard when you live in northern Canada. Like, I'm not like super northern Canada. I mean, I'm in BC, like I'm in Prince George, BC, so it's really, really not that north. But like, I mean, if you live in Arizona or someplace like that, you're gonna think it's really far north. So we have like, I don't know, yesterday it's been raining for like the past like 4 days, like pouring rain. I love all these new carpets we got. They're so cute. And I like that little thing I did with the princess. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So like, it's been raining for 4 days, and we had like probably around like, I don't know, like maybe 3 feet of snow. So packed in our driveway, it was probably only like a foot of snow, just because we drove over it so much. And like, we still have like 3 feet of snow in my yard. But yeah, so like we got stuck going up the driveway last night because it's just been like pouring rain. So like, the last thing that I want to do is walk in like slushy weather. Like, that just does not sound fun to me. I don't want to go hiking in that or anything. So I've just been like really lazy all winter, which is probably horrible. I was thinking about maybe going to the pool because I love swimming. But then I just like don't really like public pools. Like, I just feel like not necessarily awkward, but just like, I don't know. I'm just an awkward person. So yeah, I feel like I should probably get out and do something, because I feel like I'm like almost going stir crazy, which I know my cats are. Like, our cats are for sure starting to go like a little bit loopy. Not so much like our guinea pigs or our hedgehog, but our cats for sure are starting to go like a little bit crazy. Which I'm sure I am going a little bit crazy too, so that's fine. It's all good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually really happy with how this build turned out. I can't remember what I was watching. Well, I was watching during the second half, because of course, like, I split this up over like a couple hours. So, yawning. So during the second half, I was actually watching Through the Looking Glass, like the Alice in Wonderland sequel, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a sequel. So like, I don't know, I was really enjoying myself while doing this build, so I thought that was really, I don't know, I felt like you guys needed to know that. We don't know why. But yeah, the walls are really plain throughout this house, and like even in like the house that I'm building, like, because unfortunately I lost all of my footage for like 2 hours worth of building on this modern home that I'm working on. So it was really frustrating. So now I'm working on it again. So yeah, like the walls, oh, I need to stop yawning. It's like once I start, I can't stop. But the walls in that build are all plain too. So I don't know, maybe I need to like kick it up a notch. But we have so many lovely paintings that I've wanted to play around with, and I haven't got the chance because like I did my apartment build, but I didn't really use many of the pictures. I just kind of used like the wall hanging stuff, like ornaments, I guess you could call them. So yeah, I would like to kind of go back to doing like more of like, I don't know, patterned wallpaper, but I feel like a lot of people have been like requesting modern builds, and people tend to like the more modern builds. It's probably just more fun for their Sims to live in. I'm not sure why people like the modern builds more. I haven't played The Sims in so long, like actually played it. Like I've just kind of like been building, and I was never like I was the type of simmer, and I think I've mentioned this before, to make myself and like have a little family. But like the weird thing is, oh my god, if I don't stop yawning, oh, I don't know, like I'd always just like build my family, build myself, have kids, and then I'd build our house, and then it would just be like, oh, this is the second half, by the way, where I started watching Alice or Through the Looking Glass. Sorry, I'm like talking like about way too many different things right now. But yeah, so what was I saying again? Now I can't remember. Now I've lost track of what I was saying again. But yeah, I was always the type of simmer to basically like build myself, build my house, and then I get sick of it. So I don't know, I was thinking that I wanted to start playing like people, like I need to stop yawning. Oh my goodness. But I want to start building families and things like that, because my world is like really empty. I have so many houses, but not really any worlds. But my computer also doesn't run the greatest. Like I'm playing on a Macbook, and it's a brand new one. Like I got it like less than a year ago. And I got like the best one I could get, and I was like, this is gonna play Sims great. But it doesn't actually play Sims that great, which I should have known. But I also wanted a laptop that would play it so that I could take it to different places to play it. I think I'm just gonna have to accept my fate that I'm just gonna yawn way too much during this video. But yeah, so that's basically where I'm at. I haven't really had a chance to play it too much because it just like is really frustrating. And I've never really had a computer good enough to play The Sims, which kind of sucks. Like I feel like I'm always like one step behind everyone else. Like I remember when I played The Sims Castaway Stories, which is my all-time favorite Sims game. The water was red in it, like just because it was so glitchy that the water was like red and like so glitched out. So but it didn't really bother me because I really liked that game, and I liked playing it too, so I powered through it. Something else that I've been noticing in my build, oh, I definitely forgot a mailbox and a garbage bin in this one. I put one in the kitchen, but I didn't put one outside. Oh well. One thing that I've been noticing about my builds is I feel like the outside, like the landscaping, is just really lacking. So you'll notice in the build that I'm going to be uploading next Monday, so yeah, this Monday coming up, that there's a ton of landscaping that I've done. Well, like not a ton, but a fair amount, and I feel like it's just because I've gotten like a little bit lazy and I just get so excited to move on to the next thing, but I constantly am wanting to finish the thing that I started, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to definitely work on landscaping a lot in my future builds, just because I feel like it looks really nice, and yeah, I feel like that's where my builds have been lacking a lot lately, so But yeah, feel free to let me know in the comment section, like, if you think there's anything that I could do differently, or any ideas, because I know somebody mentioned that they wanted to see a modern build, so that is actually why I'm doing another modern build. I think I'm also going to try to do like a modern bachelor pad, or of course like bachelorette. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to do a build similar to that as well. But yeah, I'm like semi upset that we now have basketball hoops after I did my That 70 Show build, so I don't know. But as soon as the vampire expansion pack gets out, I'm going to upload a video of me just like placing all my properties that I've built, just because that's something I do all the time when we get a new world, is I'll go in and I'll fill in the world with things that I feel like fit there, or whatnot. Like, so for example, I have like a lot of vampire houses and things like that, like my Salvatore building house, which is up on my channel and on my gallery, but that one was, oh, that's weird. There's like, I was still moving that chair when I took the screenshot. But yeah, so I usually like move around things to make them fit in the worlds better. And like, so for the vampire one, I'll put the Salvatore boarding house in that world. If this makes any at all sense to you. But yeah, so I'm gonna upload a video on that. But anyways, we are really far into the screenshots now. And like always, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Or I guess Monday now. I will see you guys all Monday. Bye guys. Hey everyone, your friendly neighborhood cat is back with another Sims 4 house building video. Today we are actually going to be doing a build that was inspired by a conversation I had with my boyfriend. I was trying to explain to him how, like, the house that